back in the nice backstage room.
Oh, well.
And then, Julie, do you want to introduce some of the cast members of the...
Yeah, this is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm your typical German-born Japanese American.
German-born?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so typical.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Just like how we do.
Is there a big Asian community in Germany?
I left when I was 1.5, so
okay.
really no, I didn't get that involved yet.
So yeah, you do improv and sketch, stand-up, or...
Sketch, not stand-up.
How did you get involved
Theater
with
acting. Brian actually was involved, and I went to go see a show he was in. And then Helen was the MC, and I was like, tell me more. That's how I did it, which is why I'm very surprised I got in.
What's the fun fact about you that not very many people know?
Ooh, I already burned through the German-born thing. I was a biomedical engineering major.
Turned comedian.
Yep.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. And you're going to be performing tomorrow, right? With Cold Tofu?
I am.
3:30 to 5.
3:30 to 5.
Probably said that like 20 times throughout the stream. Okay. Who's your other cast member?
This is Shannon Wong.
Shane?
Shannon.
Okay.
Hi.
How do you spell that?
Shannon.
Oh, okay.
Just
cool.
like NFL legend Shannon Sharp.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like Danny Yogurt.
Okay. Tell us about yourself.
I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I've been a musician since I was 6 years old, so that's about 28 years. I started Cold Tofu. I joined Cold Tofu Improv in 2004. Well, I started taking classes in 2004, and I've loved every minute of it.
Why did you decide to join?
I was studying to become a music teacher, and my sister, who is involved in the Asian American theater community, suggested that I take it to be more comfortable on my feet and speaking in front of people, and thought I'd be good at it. So, if you can't listen to your big sister, who can you listen to? So.
Yeah, that's rough. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow, 3:30 to 5.
Absolutely. Watch out for all of us.
Yeah, you might be prepared to laugh. What? Any other cast members?
Yeah, so
Think it's bigger
I
bite
don't
of pizza.
remember, I mentioned that the artistic director for 19 years is Helen Ota. So she's sitting right here
Oh, wow.
talking with Terry Hara.
Terry Hara in the house. Oh my gosh, Helen Ota in the house.
Wow.
Actually, I work here, so I guess I would be in this house.
Oh, you work at the Aratani Theater?
Actually, yeah, the Japanese American Cultural and Community Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Julie was telling me that you was part of Cold Tofu for decades.
Is that what Julie said?
Really, Julie? No, yeah. Actually, no, it's true. I started with the group in 92, 93, and have not taken a break since then. So sad.
Did they do a big? Did they throw a big party when you
Retired?
Yeah.
They threw me and Julie a nice little soiree. It was sort of a changing of the guard. So I
Passing
stepped
of the
up,
baton.
passing of the baton, passing of the cold tofu. And that happened at the Japanese American National Museum in 2013. 12? 14?
No, 13.
The passing of the baton?
2014.
2014? No, I think it was 2013. See, we're old. Anyway, it happened late in 2013, the official passing of the baton. I think it was.
Why did you decide to pass the baton?
You know, I felt like it was time. I think I was able to do whatever I needed to do for the organization, and it was time for new leadership to take the group to the next level. And I'm a strong believer in sort of empowering the next generation. Even though Julie's not that much younger, like she is a very experienced actor.
She's not that much younger.
No, not that much
Despite
younger.
what she said about being
No. I mean, in the sense of, I am older than her in years, but in the sense of experience, she's an experienced director, actor. She writes, and she's a great improviser. So, in being able to sort of confidently pass the baton to someone like Julie, knowing that it's going to be in capable hands, is amazing. And I feel like Cold Tofu's been very lucky since its founding members back in 1981. 4 women, I don't know if Julie might have already covered this, but 4 women who started this comedy group at a time when Asians weren't even
on the map.
really given that opportunity as much. And then for it to be 4 women is even more amazing to me. I mean,
I know. I'm gonna flip the camera so I can sit down and talk to you.
Sure.
So, let's get a little closer. So again, this is Amy Lieu Presents, and you're watching Amy Lieu Presents, and I'm covering Backstage for the Nisei Week variety show, which is happening tomorrow, 3:30 to 5. And I'm backstage here interviewing all the different acts. They're super cool, super talented, and Nisei Week's a great foundation. So
Yes,
that's also because Terry's in front of me. But I do mean it.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm sitting with Helen Ota, who has been a part of Cold Tofu for many, many years. And just kind of take us back a little bit to your journey.
Well, gosh, I don't even know where to begin. I saw Cold Tofu perform. It was part of an assignment that I had at junior college. They just started improv classes. The assignment was to see as many improv groups as possible. And of course, a lot of the improv groups at that time were people who weren't people of color or groups of color. Somebody talked about Cold Tofu. I happened to check it out. They, at that time, started workshops and opening the group up to other people who were interested in learning improv. I started taking classes, really loved it, got to get very close with the cast at that time, and then had this great opportunity to be artistic director. And through that, with the group effort of our core performing members, we were able to grow the group from, I think it was at that time maybe 8 performing members to a total member of close to 30 members. That included performing members, associate members, team members in training, and then workshop members.
So why, just for the people that are just tuning in, why Cold Tofu?
Why Cold Tofu? So there have been many stories, but I believe this is the true story. When the group was first formed, they were trying to figure out what this name could be. So all these different things were kind of thrown out, and somebody finally just said Cold Tofu. And initially, it was, I think the idea was, oh yeah, makes sense. And what was developed was, when you think about cold tofu, it's just plain white block of soybean, right? But if you add soy sauce or green onions or other elements, it becomes a nice, tasty dish. So much like improv, you start with nothing, you get a suggestion from an audience member, the cast kind of flourishes it from there, and it becomes a full-fledged scene or a full-fledged musical or, again, a story that has never been seen before on stage, written before, a song that has never been heard before, all made up on the spot. So
It's like Asian jambalaya.
yeah, exactly. But with tofu.
But with cold tofu, of course.
Right.
Yeah. So, what are you up to nowadays? Ever since you
Retired.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I'm
what's
actually
going on?
giving my full-fledged support to our current artistic director as much as possible. Julie,
I hope do you see yourself?
I gotta lift it up a little. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. All right, good.
And I want to make a little note there that since Cold Tofu's inception, it's always been led by a female. There was, at the time where I first started, it was a co-artistic directorship with myself and another longtime member, Robert Covarrubias. But since its inception, it's always been female-led, which I think is another huge historical marker. Again, because comedy is so male-dominated, so to have it be led by a female, I think is a huge, huge thing.
Yeah, and Amy Lieu Presents is all about women empowerment.
Yes, women, we've got power. But now I work here at the Japanese American Cultural and Community Center. I'm actually a member of the Nisei Week Foundation Board. I've been a member for many years. And I try to do as much community work as I can within the Asian American community, support it with whatever efforts I can muster. And I just love this community.
Yeah. For those out there, aspiring comedians, improv comedians, stand-up, sketch, with your many years of experience, what advice? Not saying you're old, because you look.
Kids,
no, you look very young. You look very young, really.
See the grays, the grays.
I don't see any grays. Any advice for aspiring people out there?
Do it, go for it. Look for those. If you're interested in comedy or acting or improv, whatever it is, seek, and learn from as many different venues, avenues of schools and things like that. And then make it your own. I think, I can't say it enough, I'm constantly learning new things as long as I've been involved with improv. Doesn't matter. I learn something new almost every single time I get up in workshop or I perform.
Yeah, and also as an Asian American female, for any Asian American female or minority females that want to get into this business, just because it's so dominated by males, it can be discouraging.
It can be, but
so what can we say to those?
Be persistent.
Those people?
Don't give up. Find other groups. Find other women who can support your work, and encourage you to continue to create, continue to act, or whatever you want to do. But I think know that you are not alone out there. Find those supporting groups. Find that individual that's going to push you to do your best, and always give 100%.
Wow, so inspired. Just go out there and do it.
Do it.
Yeah, that's what I have. That's what I write on my forehead every night.
Just do it.
And then I erase it in the morning, and then I write it back in when I sleep.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Helen.
Thank you.
Can people connect with you to learn more about your work or anything like that?
I'm on Facebook.
Anything you want to promote out there for your fans?
Okay. Cold Tofu. We've got a show October, what is it, Julie? 17th. Thank you very much.
Are you still part of the board or?
I'm still part of the performing cast, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank God.
Thank God. Are you going to be performing tomorrow?
Yes, I will be performing with this group tomorrow.
October 17th.
On October 17th. That's our next show. Go to coldtofu.com for more information or go to our Facebook page. Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Twitter.
Okay, I'm already following you guys.
Awesome. Thank you. Yay.
Yeah, love Cold Tofu. So yeah, look forward to Helen and Cold Tofu's performance tomorrow at 3:30 to 5.
Come out.
At the Aratani
Do
Theater.
it.
It's called the. Yeah, of course I'm coming.
She's gonna be here.
I'm gonna be covering the show live.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. If you can't make it physically here, you better watch.
Yes. Oh, Ashi Gali joined. Hi,
Yay.
Ashi Gali.
Hi.
Any questions for Helen? Let us know.
Who are you, Helen? Who are you? We don't know who you are.
Yes. No, I think everybody knows who you are. Yeah, so this is, again, if you're just tuning in, it's Amy Lieu Presents Backstage for the Nisei Week variety show that's happening tomorrow, 3:30 to 5 p.m. at the Aratani Theater in Little Tokyo. I will, yeah, let me flip the camera again to show the scenes, behind the scenes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Helen.
Thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep. Okay. Oh, Brian. Do you know where Brian is?
Probably out in the house.
Lobby?
No, I mean maybe out in the house, like in the audience or on stage. Or something.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I think you'll be my last interview. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's been I think it's been an hour and a half stream.
Wow.
What?
You are awesome.
Yeah, and it's my first time. I bought this selfie stick so I can do this with you guys.
Ooh, nice.